Okay, let's get right into it. Today we're looking at three really key events shaping the U.S.-Russia dynamic right now. We've got President Trump calling Russia a paper tiger, then this whole fuss about drones near NATO countries, and finally the renaming of the Department of Defense. Big stuff.
Absolutely. And what's really striking when you look at all three together is you see this clear pattern. American leadership standing firm, making direct points. And on the other side, you get this calculated Russian response, sort of deflection, bravado, trying to cover up some real limitations, I think.
Let's start with that paper tiger comment from President Trump. Pretty bold. The idea, people are saying, was to really highlight Russia's struggles in Ukraine. You know, getting bogged down against a smaller neighbor, even one backed by NATO, shows American resolve.
Yeah, and Putin, he jumped right on that during his Valdai Forum speech, wasn't it, October 2nd? He didn't just push back, he tried to twist it. He basically said, okay, if we're a paper tiger, even while we're advancing against, like, the whole NATO bloc supporting Ukraine, then NATO itself must be even weaker, you know, like a feebler construct, I think was his phrase, trying to undermine the alliance.
It's a classic counterpunch, verbally speaking. Okay, moving to the second event. This situation with the drones. Europe's on edge, reports of unidentified drones near military sites. Denmark, France, Portugal mentioned specifically. And Danish leaders were pretty clear, calling it Russian hybrid warfare, trying to create panic, test reactions.
Exactly. It's that gray zone activity they love. And Putin's public reaction, just ridicule, mocking the hysteria, as he put it. He even made the sarcastic crack about stopping the flights, claiming Russia doesn't even have drones that could reach Lisbon. And anyway, they have no targets there. Likened it to UFO sightings.
So trivializing a real security concern, trying to make NATO look jumpy.
Precisely. It's about sowing confusion, undermining that unified response capability. It's the confusion itself that's the weapon sometimes.
Okay, before we get to that final, very strategic move with the department name change, let's quickly mention something important. If you're out there feeling frustrated, maybe trying to get your voice heard on social media, but things just disappear, well, you should really know about the next-gen business.
Yeah, this isn't sponsored or anything. We really admire what they're doing with their Become a Reporter system. It's about giving people the tools, daily lessons, bite-sized, helping you find good sources, create content that actually connects, and build an audience, like in 30 days.
And their bigger mission is fantastic. They're working to, counter the extremes in American discourse by sharing news from all sides, center, left, right reporters. They have this Become a Reporter free challenge, too. If you want to be part of that, bring more balanced news out there, definitely check it out. Hundreds of reporters getting millions of views. It's impressive.
It really is a great initiative. Okay, so that brings us to the third big event.
Right. Story 3. President Trump's executive order, renaming the Department of Defense to the Department of War. Supporters see it as a powerful message, clear signal of American seriousness, deterrence. Others, well, they worried it sounded too aggressive, raises tensions.
But whatever the domestic take, the international signal was huge. And Putin's reaction, interesting, he said, this sounds quite well, a bit aggressive, pretty measured, right? But then he immediately pivoted, started insisting Russia's Ministry of Defense is only about protecting Russia. No designs on third countries, trying to paint Russia as purely defensive.
Which is just, wow, the hypocrisy, right? After the drone stuff during the Ukraine conflict, positioning Moscow as the restrained one.
Exactly. The name change, that directness, it gave him an opening, rhetorically speaking. He used Department of War to paint the U.S. as the aggressor, while trying to hide Russia's own actions behind this facade of self-defense. It's all about perception management. Well, if you found this deep dive helpful and you want more conversations like this, please do subscribe, like the video, or rate the show wherever you listen. It helps us keep doing this. Thanks for joining us.